Hey, it's underscore of the Time Pals. And we did it. This week, we actually talked ourselves into finishing up the Oscars worst by looking at the 2010 to 2020's supposed best pictures and making things right one more time. As always, show your pals some love by liking and subscribing wherever you're listening, and be sure to check out all of our friends on the Mayday Network.
Late nights and cheap wine, we gather around the mic, just killing time.
I got him.
Got him? Sweet. Okay, so we are back. We're finishing this thing. Thank you for being on this very long, angry journey between John and Nickel regarding the actual winners and should have been winners of the past. We started at the 90s.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So what is that? 30 years worth of movies that we've condensed into maybe 3 whole hours. It's been a ride. Bringing it home. And we are starting out with the 211 nominees. And if you got,
2011?
yes, 211 is how many nominees they had per category. 2011 is the actual year we should have started. That should have come out of my mouth.
The Viking Academy Awards.
Right, exactly. So, Mr. Powell, take it away.
All right. So the winner for Best Picture for this year was The King's Speech. And this was another, I think from now on, it just goes in that trend of having like 10 to 12 nominees every year, which I hate. We've got Black Swan, we've got The Fighter, Inception, The Kids Are All Right, 127 Hours, The Social Network, Toy Story 3, which you don't need 2 categories, man, True Grit, and Winter's Bone.
These are 20.
Just a side
These
note,
are 2010.
Winter's.
Right.
These are movies that came out in
Oh,
2010
right.
and
Okay.
were nominated in 2011. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have been joining us and didn't hear the last episode. Nickel read like 3 years worth of nominees and
From, like, the
thoroughly
future.
confused himself to the point where he was shouting movies in the future, like movies you can watch now and movies you've never heard of. He is nominated for 2010. I just want to let you guys know.
Speaking of which, Nickel, you want to go first?
Absolutely not.
Okay, fine. I'll do it then. Fuck it, we'll do it live, as that one guy who said and went viral 4 years ago said. King's Speech, well-deserved, no notes. Black Swan was a great movie. The Fighter, I honestly felt this should have been a better competitor for actually winning the category. It was really well put together. It was a really strong and like what's it called? The flow to the story was really, really strong. I didn't feel like it jumped around a lot. Really well made movie. Bye Bye is pretty much all of the other ones. 127 hours. I don't need that much James Franco ever. The Social Network, I don't give a shit about Facebook now, and I didn't give a shit about it then. Toy Story 3, stop giving animated movies 2 categories now that you finally gave them an animated category.
Yeah.
True Grit, just another Western. Winter's Bone. God, I hate the Hunger Games for making her famous. The Kids Are All Right. I don't think I completed my note. It just says after school special. I don't think I finished my notes. Inception was fun, but that's like, it was special effects. And I feel like the only thing it really brought to the table were, some good memes in the future. And that's really it. There's nothing else I would really slot in, because I'm just so that you guys know, I'm trying to whittle the categories back down to 5 nominees.
No, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. So since we have 3, I got rid of everybody else. King's Speech, Black Swan, and The Fighter. The only other 2 that would be great in there with me it's a great exercise in character acting, which was The Other Guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
So no, here. So I like The Other Guys. I didn't find it as funny as a lot of the other stuff, but it was very interesting. But it has my favorite character introduction when it came to Samuel Jackson and The Rock.
Yeah.
Being the rock star cops, and like they're that buddy trope, and they're like staring over the edge. Like let's aim for the awning, and they splat.
Yep.
I mean, that was one of my favorite moments probably that year. Loved somebody finally saying, "Hey, if we run away and have an explosion behind us, we're gonna go deaf."
Yeah.
and this is Dirty Mike and the Boys is the one that gets quoted all the time, but that was one of my favorite. Like, oh my God, Hollywood needs more responsibility. Yes. Like just whatever they were screaming, it was so much fun.
When legitimately, when my car was stolen in 2023, and I got it back from the impound and all of that stuff. People were like, "Well, what was going on?" I'm like, "I'm pretty sure we had a Dirty Mike and the Boys situation." Like that was the only thing I could think of doing, like of describing it because it smelled awful. But my fifth movie is definitely The Expendable.
I like The Expendables a lot. I do.
It's
I'm gonna push back on you a little bit. So I know here's where one of the few things I will say when it came to this year. I didn't mind the nominees. Actually, I'm a fan of True Grit. I think if you're gonna do a Western and you're gonna do one that was famous by
John Wayne.
if you're gonna do one by John Wayne, right? One of his iconic roles, the best thing to do is one, you hire an equally good actor, and you also do the book, right? You do it as close to the source material as you
Mhm.
can. I feel like they did that. I felt like it was a really fun movie.
I really liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought if you were gonna do a Western like that, I thought it did it great. You have a protagonist that is a little girl basically in this macho man Western movie, and they showed Rooster Cogburn as what he should be, which is a broken down, fading cowboy.
Well, and I think that was especially poignant in like the John Wayne version because he was definitely like broken down as an actor and
Yes,
aging, you know.
yes.
And so I think Jeff Bridges kind of fit that.
Yeah, I think that he don't get me wrong, I've only seen maybe 3 John Wayne movies, and True Grit was one, and I actually really liked it. But I really liked this one a
Yeah,
lot.
for sure.
One, 'cause of you know what I mean? It's I didn't grow up with a lot of Westerns, so, I saw a lot of stuff, when I was in my teens, and then seeing this one in my 20s, I'm like, "Oh, wow, you guys can still make these. These are still really, really fun." It has one of my favorite moments that year where Bridges, he watches these 2 kids, his brother and sister, and they're fighting each other on this porch. He just walks right up to the porch and then kicks the brother for blowing his sister off the porch. And I'm like, that's me. Like I see myself in this. But yeah, it's great. I don't mind it. If we wanted to start playing that game though, I actually think I'm gonna get a lot of shit for this. I actually do think that you put the Avengers in there because of how hard that movie was. The amount of time it took to get that movie there and how that should have been a total shit show.
I agree with that.
I think you throw something I don't know what you take out because there's like 30 movies in there. I don't understand why you just couldn't take Toy Story
Yeah.
3 out and let it have its
Yeah.
animated
No, you
popcorn.
take Toy Story 3 out.
Yeah. And then you put the fun summer movie that did something, I think, it's special in terms of how do you get this movie made, and all of a sudden it's here and it's good.
And it
Uh,
was the launch point for like a multi-billion
it
dollar
exactly. I mean,
15-year
Hollywood
long series.
likes to give itself pats on the back all the time. I don't know how they missed that one, quite frankly.
I don't know how I missed it. That's a very good point.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where I totally get it. It got mentioned in a different podcast, but this was the year of, oh god, I'm drawing a blank. This is the year of Four Lions, the British comedy about the terrorists who are just bumbling. I mentioned it
No.
back then. If you guys haven't seen it, it's still a great, funny movie. It's a hard thing to describe even now, but you're essentially having these wannabe terrorists do slapstick while trying to trying to do a plot. I don't want to spoil it. It's
No,
very
I'm
good. It's very good.
you're it sounds like you're basically describing Johnny English if it was a terrorist movie.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Like, and I'm 100% on board with that because, like, I only thought there were 2 Johnny English movies, so imagine my joy when I found out there was a 3rd one. I love Rowan Atkinson, so I love that type of movie.
And I'm glad I'm talking to you because it's very British. You might
Yeah.
come away with it being like, "Mike's an asshole and he's an idiot," but it's a good movie. But that was the only thing I could think of was like, "Hey, I would pop the Avengers in there." If you wanna keep everything else like, Scott Pilgrim was fun, but that's not one, right? I don't think
Nah,
No.
Scott Pilgrim was fun, but it's yeah, I'm with you. It's not a
that and I don't know of an I'm trying to relook at the list right now, and I'm like, I think I saw more of these than I thought, and I don't know if I would really, like, have any adrenaline, anger against any of them. To be fair, they're fine.
like, honestly, I was kind of fucking around, I wanted to pare it down to 5, but I wanted to since especially once Dom said he was out sick, I was like, "Okay, one of us has to fuck around a little bit with this," but, like, there were a lot of good movies this year. It's just I feel like there was a lot of good, but not a lot of best picture good.
Yes. Although I
Is
just got a message from Dom right now on Discord, and he said Tron Legacy Fuck you guys.
Oh man, can't wait for the next one to come out. They're releasing the trailer, and oh yay, it's got Jared Leto in it. I hate Jared Leto.
Okay, so only thing I would say about this year is take out Toy Story. It doesn't belong. It has its own fucking category. Like, are you
Yeah,
kidding
I don't
me?
get that. I don't get that shit at all.
And it's a sleeper, but I would put in the Book of Eli.
Oh, Book of Eli is good. Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing I could think of to replace Toy Story with. I would be happy just
Yeah.
having one less movie. Like, just having Toy Story out of there just because it's unfair. It has its own fucking category.
Yeah.
But if you twist my arm and made me pick, I would say I would put in Book of Eli. I thought that was a really good story. It was a good movie. Denzel's always good. Gary Oldman's always good.
The only thing that pissed me off about that movie, and it could be that I missed the plot setup for it, was
That's the entire point of the movie.
that's that's part of it. But no, the end where they're shooting him up and the bullets seem to be ricocheting off of him, and I was like, but that's just Deus Ex Machina to the next level. Like, there's no explanation for why bullets are just bouncing off of him.
Yeah.
Like if there was something like he was, he did some weird science stuff and he took a magnet out of an old computer and even that, I don't know. But yeah, that was the only thing that bugged me. Other than that, the movie was
Even
great.
Daredevil's afraid of a gun.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to the next one.
All right. So for 2012, our winner is The Artist, which it was a really good movie that called back to like the era of silent movies and partial talkies.
This is one of the ones that, like, when I read the more snarkier review sites, it was the "Hey, Hollywood's giving themselves a pat on the back" movie. But I never watched it.
I mean, I would say, yeah, Hollywood's giving themselves a pat on the back, but like at the same time, no, because like Hollywood, like in its current, like this was like the Wild West of Hollywood, where there was a bajillion different companies. Movies were still being figured out. The structure of it all was being figured out. Like I think it's more of Hollywood being like, these are our roots.
I like it. Good choice.
Yep.
You can't hear it, but one of John's kids held up an outfit for picture day.
Yeah, it was it was a romper with a cute heart T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You see me wear the same thing.
I absolutely would I have a romper to put it on. I'm not personally sure if I would put it over The Help, because The Help was a really, really good movie that was also nominated for Best Picture. And like, it's another one of those ones where, in my opinion, even though the whole cast was really good, including people that drive me nuts, there was one person that carried it. And in this case, it was Octavia Spencer, which she was recognized for that. I think for Best Actress. No, for Best Supporting. But like, I feel like it was super well deserved. Like she absolutely kicked ass in that movie.
Interesting.
And then we also have the other nominees. Hugo. Hugo was another movie that was about that period in like early Hollywood, or rather early cinema. But this time it was the French side of it, which was pretty much the U.S. competitor. I have all this fun knowledge from my cinema class that I'm taking this semester. And like we're going, because it's like 1900 to 1950. So like this is literally what I'm studying. But despite Asa Butterfield just looking like a fucking child of the corn and being creepy as hell, great movie. I love a lot of the stuff he's done as a grown up, but it was just weird. And then there's a couple, like the rest of the nominees. I saw some of them. I didn't see other ones, like Midnight in Paris. Really good cast, just didn't land with me. Wonderful soundtrack.
That's the Woody Allen movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Descendants, which a movie with a great ethnic main character, Native Hawaiian George Clooney. Great job, Hollywood.
Look,
You fucking nailed it right there.
As an Islander, we will take what we can get. If George Clooney wants to pretend that he's from Oahu for a fucking film, I will take it. I don't give a shit. He's one of us
Like
now.
you didn't even get somebody that looked like they could have been mixed even. Like it's just
Yeah,
fucking George Clooney.
The Rock at the time was still doing the rundown. You know what I mean? He was still
He was
wrestling the
busy.
Power Slam.
Yeah,
You
he was rescuing Stifler.
right, yeah, exactly. It's him versus Brock Lesnar coming up in about 4 months. We will take George Clooney. I'm sorry, sir.
What else are we at? Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I didn't see that. Moneyball. Sorry, I don't like baseball movies unless they have Charlie Sheen or were written by Daniel Stern.
Here's where me and Nickel are gonna fight. Here's where me and Nickel are
Moneyball.
gonna fight.
Tag in, boys.
Take
Tag
out
in, A's
Moneyball
fans.
and
If you don't know, Nickel is the quintessential A's fan. The man of the
take
A's.
Moneyball out and shove it straight up Jeff Fisher's ass. Shove that fucking movie straight up his asshole and kick his ass out of fucking Major League Baseball.
Way up there, Morty. Way.
Just I fucking hated that movie. I hated like how everybody's like, "Oh, Moneyball is such a good." No, you didn't live through Moneyball. You watched a fucking movie and you think it's a good movie. I lived Moneyball as a fan. Okay? No, Moneyball is a terrible fucking idea. It screws over the fans. That's why we don't have a fucking team in Oakland anymore. So fuck Moneyball, fuck that movie.
I mean,
and
So
shove it
one of our-
straight up Jeff Fisher's ass.
to be fair though, looking at that track record, did you really have a team for the last 5 to 7 years?
should have had a
Should
team
have.
during the
Yeah.
yeah.
That's exactly my point, John. Okay?
Oh,
That's exactly my fucking point, John.
I see.
You
Oh,
just-
look, we have other movies on here.
So take that movie out, shove it up Jeff Fisher's ass. John Fisher,
So-
sorry. John Fisher's ass. And you know what?
Fisher do to
Fuck
you?
it. Fuck it. Put Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in there.
There you go.
So my one little stamp on Moneyball is all these. So I'm a Giants fan through and through, and all these Oakland guys were like, "Yeah, they never should have won that game, that last one. I think it was against the Yankees. Like they never should have won. Like they all this super stuff. Like they put this guy in there, and he had like this average against everybody, and we won that game. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm like, did you guys win the series? No. And I went, so you guys did all of this amazing shit, and you still lost where we thought you would lose. Yes. Okay. I don't know if that deserves a movie. I don't know if it deserves it. It's like if Rocky lost the fight before the fight against Apollo
Right.
Creed. And you
Oh,
were like, okay, well, he goes down like 3 ranks, so we really can't fight against the champ. And everybody went, oh, well, that's cool. And then they just made a movie
Right,
about
right.
that. That's exactly how I felt with Moneyball. I'm like, it's a well-made movie. I loved it. And then obviously I'm Bay Area. I know where this
Right.
goes. And I kept thinking like, well, they still never get to the series. Like they never get the Hollywood ending. So what are we really doing? And at the very end, they're like, it's so funny. At the very end, there's like this blurb of like, and the Red Sox did Moneyball, but they had money, so they won. And I laughed. I'm like, that's the worst ending possible. It's like, oh, a team took your strategy, but they actually had an owner that was going to spend
Yes,
money,
exactly.
and they won the World Series. Why? Let's do that
Right.
movie.
No, and that's exactly it. It's like, yeah, let's do a movie about a guy who is really thinking really hard about trying to become a boxer. Like he really wants to. He lifted some weights.
really wants
He
it
lifted
bad.
some weights.
He wants it bad. That's right. That's right. But don't make him like the poor old Italian guy like Stallone was, the should have, could have. Make him like some rich tech bro
Yep.
who
Oh, God.
already had like a college degree and people kind of liked him
Yeah, but
anyway. And we will make so much money.
I mean, at this point, we should just do a movie about Zuckerberg doing
he
jujitsu.
goes to the gym a few times, and then that's like an inspirational story. Oh God, yeah, no, fuck Moneyball, fuck that movie, fuck that theory, and fuck that owner.
So there are 2 other movies that I would swap in for this year. And that's Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
Right.
that.
Such a good movie.
Yeah.
And then Drive. Drive was a great movie, but to be honest, I think I love the soundtrack more than the movie because it's like this 80s synthwave kind of like background music. There's a couple of other songs in, but Cliff Martinez, the guy who did the soundtrack, like did half the soundtrack himself. And he found this way to just makes it perfect with the theme of the movie.
It was good.
Drive was really good.
I will say that jacket became so iconic that even I was like, I should buy that jacket.
Yeah,
That jacket was sick.
it really was.
And then yeah, fucking Ryan Gosling, who I didn't understand the Gosling mania, for lack of
No.
a better term, but he was so good in that movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was so good in that movie.
It wasn't until I saw him in movies that weren't, um, like The Notebook, like, when I
Yeah.
saw him in that buddy cop flick with, Russell Crowe, like, when
That
I
was
saw
good too,
like,
shit.
he's so good, and then even when he hosted SNL, I was like, "This is
Like
he's
fucking
fucking
Blade
great."
Runner. He's incredible.
Yeah,
So I would replace I hesitated because my Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy was the choice I was gonna have. Everything else I didn't want. Like surprisingly, Dom would be like X-Men First Class or some shit.
eh.
But I would put did you guys ever watch Attack the Block?
No, I don't think I got a chance to.
No.
Attack the Block is a sci-fi film where basically
UK
British
one, right? Yeah, okay.
yeah, British youth fight aliens.
Uh-huh.
It's got the dude who plays the, stormtrooper
John
from
Boyega.
yes,
That was one of his
and
early roles, yeah.
and he's incredible. Boyega started to annoy me as the years have gone on. I actually kinda jumped off the bandwagon, but when you watch him in it, there's a reason why that movie made him a star in
Mm,
Britain. Like, he's incredible in it. I don't know if you replace anything. Plus, it's a British movie, so again, like, for whatever reason, as we were looking at this list, I'm like, "Shit, man, I watched a lot of, like, unpatriotic movies." But it's good. It's a good
yeah,
movie. I would throw that in there. Honestly, this is one of those years where I didn't watch a lot of indie stuff. I know, like, I'm not a Harry Potter guy. I didn't watch that, but I watched The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I watched Drive,
yeah.
Hugo, Mission Impossible. I watched. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
You know, but yeah, that would be the only one. That list, as we go on, my list gets smaller and smaller as I have more and more
Right.
kids.
Right.
So like it's
yeah, yeah.
but at the time I was still watching movies, so that would be my choice for to take.
Yeah, I used to be like at least a movie a month, if not 2 movies a month type,
Oh,
and then
100%.
just that just tanked. All right, 2013, the winner is fucking Argo. Argo! For those who can't understand that I'm trying to do a Boston accent, it is Argo. Um, it was a really good movie. It was a really good movie. I'm on the fence. Like I would say tied between Argo and Django, frankly.
Cool, I like Django a lot. That was
Like,
a
for the winner, like, those like, I feel like this is another one of those years where it was, like, down to 2,
yeah.
frankly. Django, I will put Django ahead, mainly because of just the individual performances in Django, highlighting Leonardo DiCaprio. And you
Mhm.
might be saying, like, "John, why are you lifting up a white guy in a movie about a freed slave?"
No, I understand
There's
this.
there's a comedian that made some very good points about this.
Mhm.
Um, I don't know if you've heard of him, his name is Roy Woods Jr.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. It's The Daily Show.
Nickel, have you seen his bit on why Leonardo DiCaprio is one of the bravest men in Hollywood?
No.
It's good. It's good.
Oh,
Well,
well,
you don't have
I
to
mean,
repeat it, but, you know,
I'm not going to. I was gonna play it live from YouTube.
I mean, if you want to, go for it.
If you're gonna tell the history of my people the right way, every now and then you need a white actor being a heinous motherfucker on that camera. You telling me Leo DiCaprio didn't kill it in Django Unchained? Leonardo DiCaprio transformed in that movie. That's one of the bravest white allies I ever seen in my life. Turned into an evil ass enslaver. Called Jamie Foxx a to his face. To his face. Not an empty chair. It wasn't like they did CGI Jamie Foxx later. Jamie Foxx was in that room and Leo was right there grabbing Kerry Washington and shit by the hair. Just being disrespectful. Fucking put 10 toes in the ground and called fucking Jamie Foxx a to his face in front of Samuel L. Jackson. Bravery.
Leonardo DiCaprio, Jimmy, like, just those 4. I mean, Kerry Washington was great. All of the supporting cast was great, but, like, I don't know, you just cannot beat the 4 of those people that really just ran through the whole thing. As much as I'm just like, "Oh, yeah, it's, what's his name? What's the director?"
Tarantino.
for yeah,
Tarantino, yeah. As much I'm like, oh, Tarantino. No, like this was actually a really good movie. This wasn't just like,
yeah, but you're talking to the Tarantino guy. Like I love all of his shit, and this
Yeah.
is one of those ones I
but
love.
like, you know me, like for a lot of the stuff that he puts out, I'm just like, oh yeah, he got in because it's Tarantino and it's edgy, and they're like, ooh, like this was actually like deserved in my opinion.
This was
Like,
amazing. And Jamie Foxx. So you know this is supposed to be Will Smith, right? As Jamie Foxx.
oh dear God,
But Will Smith left to do his Scientology movie, and they
which one is
slotted
that?
Jamie.
Hancock or whatever?
No, it was the one with his kid.
Oh God, I didn't
Oh,
even bother
so
watching that.
yeah, this might have released the same year or the year after. So he left Oscar contender for that.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah. You know what I wanted to watch? I was gonna ask you. I never saw Beasts of the Southern Wild, and that was one of the ones I wanted to see.
it's good. Watch it.
It looked
Yeah.
great, and it's been in my head. The moment I saw the list, I'm like, I wanted that one. I don't know why I
Yeah.
never saw that.
You want to know what else you should watch? Is another nominee, Amore?
Never saw it.
Hollywood can, honest to God, fuck off with these sad movies that make me tear up and cry. This was so good, and it's one of those movies that make you look at your partner and like, would I have this much patience for you?
I wouldn't. You know how I know?
Like,
So my wife and I in the car today, we were talking to somebody, and my wife said, Mike, I mean, my husband, never cried when my kids were born. Never any single one." I said, "Not only that," I told this other person, "didn't cry when my mom died. Didn't cry when my dog died. Didn't cry ever. If this movie somehow does the impossible, I'm gonna be pissed."
I didn't cry when either of my at least with Liana, the first one, I didn't cry. You want to know why? Because they did the C-section, they took the baby out, they cleaned it up, and then they just handed the baby to me, and I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now? Like, what what?
Yeah,
And they're like, just take the baby down the hallway, and I'm like, don't you guys have like like medical equipment, like a cool, stable roller device, as opposed to me who's in a onesie, like a what's it called? One of those like anti-germ onesies with little booties on to cover my feet. And like I was so afraid I was gonna slip, I was shuffling down the hallway at like a mile an hour pace just with like a 20-minute old child in my hands, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. My sister, to this day, she got off the elevator right when I hit that intersection. She got off and she said she looked at me and there was just such a pure look of just abject fear on my face
yeah.
that she just didn't say anything to me and just let me keep going instead of saying congratulations or can I see the baby. She's just like, oh shit, he's dealing with something right now.
He's gone. Leave him. If this is a zombie movie, just let him go.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm looking at the list, and I can't think of anything I would take off. Either because I liked the movie and I think it's deserved, or I didn't see
Yeah.
the movie and I don't have enough of an opinion. But
Mhm.
like, I mean, I didn't see Lincoln, but I mean, it's fucking Daniel Day-Lewis, so I can
Lincoln, right?
I
It's,
can
yeah.
just
Daniel Lewis
assume.
as
Yeah.
Lincoln.
Did Daniel Day-Lewis win for that?
Oh, I'm sure.
Who
I'm
won
sure
Best
he did.
Actor?
I'm
right?
sure. Yeah, like he always wins when it's
Yeah.
when it's Daniel. Yeah, he
Him
won.
in Lincoln, I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is an Oscar movie for sure. He's gonna
You
win.
know, the one that I did see, that I liked a lot, and that I'm actually kind of surprised is on there, is Life of Pi.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say Les Miserables.
No, I mean,
No, that's a you movie,
you know,
John.
they love to throw those fucking musicals on there, so
It is Wolverine singing. You allow.
He's a great singer.
I
Never
mean,
saw it.
it's a decent
It
musical, I'm
was good. It
sure.
was good. It was a good adaptation.
This was still the year of Skyfall. I'd throw Les Miserables out of there just to piss you off.
But yeah, no, I think I'm fairly happy with the list. Maybe
They were all worth it.
Yeah.
I would throw Flight on there.
Never saw Flight.
Uh,
Denzel as drunk
yeah,
pilot.
yeah.
Never saw it.
Or The
And Watch was
Impossible
really good.
was pretty good too. It was about the 2004 tsunami in
Oh,
it was about the 2004 tsunami in where was that? Thailand.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
That was I mean, maybe not best picture,
That's
but
the-
it was a really, really, really good disaster movie.
Is that the one with that British actress as the mom of? Because it's the family one.
Yeah.
Okay. What's I can't think of her name. She's married to the dude from The Office.
Naomi Watts. And Tom Holland was the kid in it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Now I remember.
And I think Ewan
Okay.
McGregor was the husband.
Oh, no way. So we're all agreeing we throw out like Silver Linings Playbook and put Ted.
100%. I fucking hate the Hunger Games for making her famous.
So Ted goes in there, right?
Ted,
Absolutely.
Sure. Whatever.
Like Life of Pi was good. I'm with you. It just wasn't my thing, so I personally remove it. Zero Dark 30, like, oh yay, we made a movie about the thing that we just saw on the news. Great job, guys, America.
Yeah, it's like SEAL Team 6, you know.
Yeah, End of Watch was really good, and was one of the few like Michael Pena like dramatic roles. Him and Jake Gyllenhaal, like
Really?
fucking
I didn't know that.
good movie. All right, 2014. 12 Years a Slave was the winner, and nominees. American.
I didn't see 12 Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave is really good.
It looked long.
It-
12 years is a long time to
Okay.
watch a slave.
I mean, that's Brad Pitt's thing, man. 12 Years a Slave, 7 years in Tibet, like
If
just
it was,
fucking.
if it was like month and a half a slave, I would have been like down, totally down. 12 years is a long time to ask me, bro.
There's a lot of good movies. I mean, American Hustle was great. Captain Phillips. Captain Phillips still gets quoted to this day. Dallas Buyers Club, Gravity.
I'm a Dallas Buyers Club fan. Liked it a lot.
Yeah, I did. I liked it too.
Yeah, I liked it.
Her, Nebraska, Philomena, and Wolf of Wall Street. Like, this was one of my years where I didn't watch. Like this year, I only saw 12 Years a Slave, Captain Phillips, and American Hustle. That's all I saw
I
from the
remember
nominees.
Captain Phillips. That was fine.
Yeah, look at me, I am the captain now. Yeah, that guy. Like,
But that
he
movie
deserves-
lives forever, at least. You know, at least they have that.
Yeah. But like the rest of the movies, I feel like maybe I saw Gravity. Is that the one with Sandra Bullock in space? Okay, so I saw that too. Then that was unbelievable that she was able to use a fire extinguisher to launch herself from one
know what's
moving shuttle
funny
to
is
another. But
I loved Gravity. For some reason, that it didn't get the love I thought it would deserve. I thought it was a great movie.
it was
I
good,
thought it was
but
pretty
like
good.
it wasn't Oscar contender good in my
No,
opinion.
no. But like, it was one of those ones where I'm like, I'm surprised it didn't last anywhere. It didn't have an impact at all. I was like, oh shit, I thought it was really well made.
Yeah, I don't really have because I watched so few this year. I don't really, and there really wasn't anything else when I double checked the list of other movies. There's nothing that made me want to say, hey,
I want to cut you off real quick, man. I'm so sorry. I just got a message from Dom again. Fast and the Furious 6 came out that year.
You
So-
can message him. He can go
Yeah.
SAD.
he can be fast and furious on all 6 of our
Yeah.
balls.
He can SAD fast and furiously.
He also said The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug should have replaced 12 Years a Slave. It's only
Oh, come on.
It's only slightly a shorter movie. I'm sorry. I'm just reading what he's writing to me.
I liked the Hobbit.
I know
movies.
we're not streaming, but somehow he knows what's happening.
Yeah, and like, how does he know? Am I streaming? No, the app's not even open. Okay. Oh yeah, worried for a second.
Okay, so I feel like 42, the movie about Jackie Robinson, should have been in there.
That came out. Oh, okay.
His name. That's
I
God.
feel like
I
Somebody
will
help me.
amend my statement that a baseball movie has to have Charlie
Yeah,
Sheen in the
that's
middle of
Black
it.
Panther in that movie. What the hell's his name?
Chadwick Boseman.
Thank you. Yes, he plays Jackie
yeah,
Robinson.
I mean, I don't know about Nebraska or Philomena, but I mean,
Neither do I.
just judging by the name Nebraska, I would take that out.
That shit's gonna be long
I
and
would
boring.
take that out. Yeah. Have you ever driven through Nebraska? It's long and boring.
There's nothing there. Birds just fall out of the sky because there's nothing to land
I
on.
just saw like the brief synopsis, and it says released in black and white. The movie follows the story of an elderly Montana resident, and I'm out.
I'm
I was
out.
already out.
Yep.
I'm like,
Put
okay,
in
yeah, I'm done.
42.
I'm done. It's a comedy road trip drama about a guy from Montana. I'm done.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah,
We're
no, let's put in 42 for any one of
Yeah,
those
42.
movies, either Nebraska or Philomena.
What is Philomena?
I don't know.
Why is that on this list?
Well, it's got Steve Coogan.
Philomena. Oh, okay. Sorry, you were saying it. Oh, and Judi Dench. Now I feel
that
bad for
Judi
shit talking
Dench
it.
movie. Get out of
It's
here.
like, well, they're both great.
Her name is Philomena Lee. She's Philomena.
Yeah.
I'm not calling her Philomena. That's the queen. Judy, God rest her soul, but she had better roles.
Yes.
Yeah. First off, fucking Skyfall.
This Q. Yeah. Or M. Q.
Or M,
Q.
as M. Yeah, she
M,
was
yeah.
M until she died in the last month.
All
Sorry
right.
to spoil this for
Nah,
you,
it's
but she's dead.
All right. 2015. So the winner was Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. I thought that was a fun movie. I thought it was a good, solid Michael Keaton role.
Never saw it.
Yeah.
Never saw it.
I
wish I had now, in hindsight.
This was another one. I saw half of them, so I have no problem moving them out. I'm probably going to say something that's going to get us canceled as a podcast.
Don't say Selma.
No, it's a fun one. I promise. No, Selma was actually a really good movie.
Thank
No.
God. I just expect you to be like, okay, Selma sucked and so did its leader, and we've been dicking around for 2 seasons now.
God. No, Whiplash was really good too, and that was one of the first movies that made me look at J.K. Simmons as not J. Jonah Jameson
Oh yeah,
from the Spider-Man movies. Like that was from
Yeah.
oh, he's in other stuff and he's fucking amazing.
true that.
But American Sniper, the Chris Kyle story.
No, I could leave that. out.
Chris Kyle is not somebody that I'm sad is dead. Chris Kyle had a legitimately impressive military career. So why did he spend the rest of his life lying and being a heinous asshole to everybody? The answer, money. He bragged openly about kicking off police use of the Punisher skull on vests. He bragged about killing civilians and children. He bragged about climbing up on the fucking Superdome in the aftermath of Katrina and sniping looters on American soil. The number of silver and bronze stars that he had. Why? He had multiple silver and bronze stars, which was impressive as hell. Why would he lie about doing that?
John, I'm going to put it this way. Frank Duke didn't really go into a jungle to win Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have a story in your brain and you have
to. But these are all of the things that he said on podcasts and in his book.
Yeah, this is what he also said, that he won a karate tournament in the middle of the jungle and nobody was there to see it.
Frank Dukes, yeah.
So same guy.
Yeah, even some of his like the military, don't piss off don't talk shit about him to the military because they're like he's their hiring mechanism. But like if you talk to some of his former CEOs, they'll be like, we don't.
The views of John Powell do not match the views of the Timepalspodcast in any shape or form. They're his own views. Thank you very much for your service. We appreciate everything you guys do.
Everybody who is not Chris Kyle, we appreciate your service. And we appreciate any legal, good-hearted service that he actually did. But all of his bullshit can fuck off.
Yeah, well, I get it. I understand why.
I mean, look, just from a movie standpoint, any movie that uses such a fake baby doll tactic should be immediately removed.
Thank you. I forgot about that.
Immediately.
Wait, which one?
There was a rubber baby doll, and he's trying to make it look real by shaking it, and it looks like
you
Jell-O.
can see his fingers moving it, like to make it look alive, and it's like immediately that should have been
Walk Hard did it better, and Walk Hard straight up looked you at the camera and pulled the baby up so you knew it was fake.
Yeah, you don't want none of this doing. Because I was trying halfway through, I decided that I didn't want to be a complete troll. Walk Hard was 2007.
Should have been on any list we talked about. I don't know what the year is.
2007.
But you know what? Honestly, Birdman wasn't bad. It was just weird, and I also feel like that didn't deserve to win.
I missed the Birdman train. I don't know why. That's usually what it's about is usually right up my freaking alley.
It was just friggin' weird. Like I wouldn't have minded if Whiplash won.
Yeah,
honestly, if we're on the topic of using military people for a movie that deserved it, I would fucking throw Winter Soldier on there. Fucking Captain America, baby. Throw Captain America,
God.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hold on. Fury,
was that Fury's year?
Fury was in 2014.
Fury with Brad Pitt?
Yeah. The tank movie?
The tank movie?
Fury should have been nominated.
That was a great fucking movie. I didn't even realize that.
You want to put in...
Jesus Christ.
You want to put in a war movie? Take out American Sniper, put in Fury.
Yeah, Fury was a better movie.
Fury was hella good. Hella good.
That really was a great movie.
We're on 2014, yeah? So
no, we're on 2015.
Well,
all right, okay, so just a quick honorable mention.
2015 Oscars, 2014 movies.
They had a really good horror movie called It Follows. Excellent movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't want to spoil it, but it's one of those movies where basically one guy is being chased by an entity the entire movie, and it keeps jumping bodies. It's fucking fantastic.
It was a good one.
And then if you haven't seen Snowpiercer, see Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer was also good too.
Snowpiercer is great, and another Bong Joon-ho movie.
Yep, it's a good movie. I didn't get the love it deserved in 2014.
Yeah,
But I
the
still
show
don't I
is
still
really
don't
good
think
too.
that's Best Picture though.
No. But
No,
if,
no.
if I can just say two movies that I would love to have seen get more love in 2014,
yeah,
those
It
two.
Follows was for
It
sure
Follows is
hella
great.
good.
It Follows
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
great movie. Well made as shit.
But I think yeah, I would take off American Sniper and put on Fury as a nominee.
I agree. All right, 2016 Oscars, so 2015 movies. So the winner was Spotlight. Yeah, I did not see that. Wait, did I see that? Sorry, let me just double check.
What is Spotlight?
Oh yeah, sorry. I did see Spotlight. It is it's the movie that follows the Boston Globe Spotlight team, the oldest investigative journalist team, and they're the ones that exposed the Catholic priest diddling kids.
Huh? No way.
Yeah, so it's that whole saga.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I thought
exactly.
we weren't doing comedies for. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
So that's what won. The Big Short was the one about all of the loans, the Wells Fargo shorting, and all. Was it Wells Fargo or was it? Yeah, it was Wells Fargo, I think.
No, it's just the stock market.
It's the stock market.
Just
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
There
general.
was another movie about the loans and the Wells
No,
Fargo one that I'm mixing
this
up.
one was about the 2008 bubble, the real
Yeah,
estate
yeah,
bubble.
yeah. Okay. Bridge of Spies. I did not see Bridge of Spies. Brooklyn. I did not see Mad Max Fury Road. Amazing movie.
I love that movie.
But I don't
movie.
know if that's Best Picture, in my opinion.
I
You know
feel
what I mean?
like that movie. I get it. That movie to me brought back a certain style of movie. I get it why it's on the list.
Okay.
I get why it's on the list.
I personally feel it's on the list because of performances of Tom Hardy and Charlize Theron with what was it? One of the lowest volume of actual dialogue in a movie ever. Like
And lots of
all
practical effects.
practical effects, all body language, like, and they conveyed so much.
No,
I didn't even.
I can see it. I can see that. I guess it's just I have this idea of Best Picture in my mind, where
And that does.
where I'm like, it's an action movie. I don't know if that exactly qualifies.
Yeah.
Whereas
This is a year where I didn't see most of these, to be fair. Like, I didn't see The
The
Martian. I saw
The Martian
Revenant.
was
You didn't see
hella
The
good.
Martian?
No.
Martian
Yeah, I
was
did see The
great.
Martian. I saw Revenant, but I didn't see Bridge of Spies. I didn't see Brooklyn. I didn't see The Room.
Yeah.
What I can tell you is I saw Creed, and Creed I thought was great. Creed I thought was the kind of Academy movie they throw in just for the heartstrings. They didn't do that at all. So I was like, okay, maybe.
Yeah, I actually expected that it would have gotten some sort of
I
something.
mean, it shouldn't win in my mind, but I'm like, well, when I was looking at the list, I'm like, I don't know why that's not on there. That feels like that kind of movie that never saw Spotlight, didn't know what that was about at all. You know what I would throw on there? And this is just me because I liked it a lot. What I would have thrown Straight Out of Compton. I thought
Yeah.
Straight Out of Compton was a great movie.
Absolutely.
Having all of these movies I've never seen on there, I don't want to be the guy to throw out all of them. But like, I'm not Dom. But Straight Out of Compton, for all of its quote unquote lies, obviously it left out major people in there. I thought it was excellent. It had me from beginning to end.
They did a really good job, and honestly, O'Shea Jackson Jr. did an insanely good job of playing his own dad.
Yeah. And by the way, huge wrestling fan.
Yeah,
Huge wrestling fan.
he has a podcast too. It's a blast to
and he
listen
had
to.
wrestlers on there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, if I didn't love you before, me and you have to be friends somehow.
Yeah,
Like just
yeah.
somehow.
One of the only other ones that I would add in is a movie called The Lobster with Colin Farrell, and it's a darker black comedy. The whole premise is it's a dystopian future. Single people, once they hit a certain age, need to find a mate within 45 days, so they're brought to a hotel with a bunch of people, and if they fail at finding a mate within 45 days, they get turned into an animal of their choice.
Really?
Yeah. Great cast. It's such a weird ass concept, but like it's like Rachel Weisz is in it, John C. Reilly's in it. Like,
Lover of shit. Like I'm the weird dude.
yeah, you should watch this. It's fun. It's a good movie.
God, what a great idea. Son of a
Yeah,
bitch.
we should implement that in society now.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's how we could combat species going extinct. Just start turning humans. Oh shit, we're out of white rhinos. Just turn a couple of shitty
Yeah.
people into some rhinos.
All right. I thought about this. I want to take off Mad Max, and I want to put in the Hateful Eight.
Oh, you
I don't
son
like
of a
Hateful
bitch!
Eight.
I
don't
thought
like
about
Hateful Eight.
it, and I changed my mind. I am with you on Hateful Eight being a good movie, and I'm also it was supposed to be a play, so it's one of the few movies that takes place in one
Right,
room.
and it's such. I mean, it would be a great stage adaptation. Like, but I
I could see
feel like
that. I could see that. Yeah.
I feel like that's the only thing I could make a change from what the movies I've seen. Like, I don't want to take off something I haven't seen. Right.
Right? Yeah, it's
I
hard.
mean,
So
you could take it off. Just you don't have to take it off with like event. You could just be like, I haven't seen this one, so I'm just gonna kind of brush
Yeah.
it to the side in
No,
favor of
but
movies I
I
Just
have
like
seen.
Nico was saying too, like as we get farther out and we see less
Right.
and less, it almost becomes a cheat to throw out like 8 movies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel fair to me to throw something off that I haven't seen. So that's why I
True.
say I've seen Mad Max, and I don't feel like it's best picture quality.
If you were gonna replace one action movie with an interesting quote unquote action movie, Hateful Eight.
Right, and that was exactly my thinking. So I would
Yes,
take
that
off
would be the
Mad
one.
Max this year, and I would put in Hateful Eight.
Getting another telegram from Dom. He's saying Star Wars The Force Awakens. Oh yeah, Star Wars The Force Awakens should have at least won twice for best picture and then best movie ever made. I don't know how he got that pigeon to my window, but that's what he said.
One thing I actually do want to say is no, not Star Wars Force Awakens. Nobody gives a shit about that. Star Wars Rogue. Wait,
Rogue One?
that's next year. Never mind.
That was a good movie. That's like legit a good movie.
Star Wars Rogue One though. If you're done, Chris, then I'm just gonna use this to segue to 2017.
Let's go. Segue.
Star Wars Rogue One was just as good of a heist movie, intrigue movie as several other Oscar-nominated movies in that same genre, but it was completely dismissed just because it was Star Wars. Not to mention the fact that this gave us the reopening to A New Hope that we deserved, with Darth Vader being like the best version of Darth Vader.
Well, here's what I love about as again the main nerd in this group for Star Wars, since Dom's not here. It did something with Vader that you forgot. It made him scary again. It made him scary again. And you're watching him cut through guys, and he's still kind of lumbering. He's still Vader, but he's doing things that you're like, oh, that's right. This is when you read the comic books. This is when you read the books. He's supposed to be terrifying, absolutely terrifying,
Yeah.
where grown men lose their minds.
And he
You know what
was
I
in
mean?
this. And
Yeah.
it was great.
It was fantastic. Where you're seeing them freak out because they know they're gonna die. Like it's that scene by itself deserves all the viralness it had. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I
And
agree.
it's not even the only good part. Like that movie was great. That movie was
No,
great.
it really was. It was an actual good movie and that's why I said, like, the fact that it was a Star Wars movie made everybody think less of it automatically. Like, no, it's not a good movie anymore, even though if you took it and stuck it in the Wild West or made it Ocean's 11 or some shit, then they'd be like, "Oh my god, it's so amazing."
So
No.
amazing. Yeah.
I did
Amazing
enjoy
movie. Yeah,
Rogue
with
One.
you.
I for sure enjoyed
Rogue One.
Rogue One.
Moonlight won this year. Moonlight was great. Actually, this year was when I saw a lot of them. I purposely skipped Manchester by the Sea because Casey Affleck annoys me.
Is that a
Fences.
Matt Damon movie though? That's a Casey Affleck movie? I thought it was a Matt
Wait,
Damon movie.
is it? Am I
No,
mixing
you're
it up?
right.
Yeah,
It's
it's
You're
Casey
right. Casey
Affleck.
Affleck. It's Casey Affleck. You're right.
Um,
Right.
Fences. It's like, oh, yeah, there's another movie about a bad father who cripples his child's dreams. Hey, all right. Hell or High Water was my actual like direct rebuttal to Rogue One. Like, if Hell or High Water gets to fucking be in there, then so does Rogue One, because Hell or High Water is a heist movie. In my opinion, Rogue One was done better.
It has no lasting. I didn't even know that was.
Yeah, La La Land, whatever. I don't like Emma Stone. She annoys me too.
Really?
I don't like Emma Stone.
No way.
I'm happy Andrew Garfield didn't catch her.
She was so good in Zombieland. I liked Emma Stone.
Oh yeah, she was good in Zombieland. Arrival was a great movie, and Hacksaw Ridge was a really interesting one. Another Andrew Garfield
Yep.
movie where he played that medic who
Yep.
was at the Medal of
Well-
honor without firing a single
Well, he
shot?
refused to. He was a pacifist, so he refused
Yeah.
to carry a weapon.
Yeah.
That's what that's about?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's a Mel Gibson movie. No way. You did a pacifist.
Mel Gibson might be a fucking psychopath, but the man can make some movies.
Oh no! South Park hit the nail on the head. The man might be out of his mind, but he knows story structure.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah, no, so it was all about like, Okinawa, I think.
Mhm.
It was a ridge in Okinawa, and
Oh shit! Now I gotta see this because that's at
it
least
was
different.
really good. I just watched it recently, and it's a really
That's
good.
at least
Yeah.
different. I saw Hacksaw Ridge, the name, and I'm okay. It's another. I've seen a million war
No,
movies.
this is
Yeah,
a
of
really
course.
You know
good
what I mean?
war movie. Yeah, it's a good one. Watch it.
No, you'll 100%
Yep.
love it.
Okay, well, I did see Hidden Figures. Of everything on the list, I only saw one, and I saw Hidden Figures, which I liked. I like Hidden Figures. I don't really have anything to say. It's just I don't know if it wins against any of these other ones. I never saw any of them.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good. It's one of those things that really, shows yet again what was behind these like huge milestones in US history that just get swept under the rug. Like there's that picture of that. Of course, I'm going to blank on the name right now. I feel like a dick, but the lady standing next to that stack of paper of code that
That's
he
yeah.
did. It's taller than her, and she coded it by hand.
Yes.
to get, like all of this stuff, and it's just that's the stuff that just gets swept under the
Yeah.
rug. And I mean, yeah,
It was interesting as hell. I liked it.
Yeah.
But again, I haven't seen any of the nominees. Like the ones I saw that year, I'm just going down the list. I saw Deadpool. I saw Civil War. These are all date movies, clearly. You kind of show
Yeah.
the timeline I was
Right.
in. I saw what else? I saw I saw Zootopia. So these Rogue One would have been my winner,
You're
quite
really trying to
frankly.
set the mood on those dates, huh? Utopia.
Yeah, exactly. The Rogue One is the only one that wins for me because the only one that would be on that list that's not on there.
No, this year's hard. I don't. Yeah, we're like I didn't see La La Land.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
The
see
only
La La
one
Land
I
either.
saw, and only the only one I saw, and only until recently, was Hacksaw Ridge. This time,
The fact that you guys both recommended it's going to go on the list. I do watch movies occasionally when I'm just hanging out.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good one.
That's one.
Yes, let's do.
Sony jamming out to Baby Shark over there.
Yeah, Sonny's losing his shit.
Yeah. It's okay, Sonny. Rage. Let it out.
Zootopia can't be on this
2018.
list. I'm
Yeah.
out.
Zootopia? What the fuck? No. So 2018, Get Out should have won because honestly,
Get Out
Yeah.
was good. Get Out was good.
foreshadowing and a completely believable weird shit that rich white people might actually be doing scenario, in my opinion.
As the only person of color on this podcast, there are times where I will watch a movie and be like, "Is that a real white person thing?" Like, I go to you guys and I'm like, "Is this
Oh shit!
real? Like, do
It could
people
be.
okay.
like? Is this a thing you guys talk about?" Like, I literally like, I don't know. Like, do you get this really? Is this a thing? Because if it is, it's terrifying.
I feel like it is completely believable that billionaires would fund some sort of technology that lets them transfer their consciousness into a younger, more fit body. It might not specifically be to black people or people of color, but in my head, it is a 100% believable scenario.
It's so funny because like I have so many times where like, I will literally want to go to you guys and be like, "Hey, so like Nickelback, like what's up with that?"
It's you know what it is? It's look at this photograph, Michael. Look at this.
This is
Say
pretty off topic, but I'm looking at movies that year. Did you guys know there's a Tombstone Rashomon?
What?
Wait,
There's a
what?
movie called Tombstone Rashomon.
Did they combine Rashomon and
That's
Tombstone?
That's exactly.
History is seen from the perspective of Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, Ike Clanton, Colonel Hafford, and
What?
Johnny Band.
Why have we not seen this movie?
That's what I'm wondering
God.
right now.
It's a story told in the style of the Japanese classic from. Oh my god! Why haven't we seen this?
What do the reviews say? Is it
It's
good?
like
4.1 out of 10 on IMDb.
that's good enough.
Good enough. 4.1? 4.1. Oh, I'm down.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
down.
wait, but
Yeah.
let's
Fuck
not
yes.
get too distracted. Let's finish the episode.
Yes. Okay. So, Darkest Hour. There's absolutely a reason that Gary Oldman won Best Actor for playing God, why am I so bad with names tonight?
Winston Churchill.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Winston Churchill. Dunkirk was just a great, very well done war movie.
That was really
The
good.
That was a good movie. Yeah.
I was really happy with that one. Excuse me. The Post is I don't know if you guys saw. It's the one about the Washington Post and the Pentagon Papers.
Nope. I guess I missed two like very important movies about newsreels.
Yep, really good. The other movies that were on here, I would take out. Like I saw Shape of Water. Not my favorite Del Toro film, so I kind of tossed that.
Well, I'm with you on that. I like that he made it. I get he wanted to make the Creature of the Black Lagoon again.
Yeah,
I was surprisingly bored.
Yeah.
And Del Toro is so good visually. He's so good. And I could not get into it. I don't know why. It didn't appeal.
Phantom Thread. I didn't see it. Daniel Day-Lewis, but like honestly, reading the what the fucking
Synopsis?
Thank you, Jesus Christ!
welcome. It's okay, man,
I've used too many words today, man. I'm out of
I
words.
got you, dude. I got you.
Call Me by Your Name. I feel like they're probably regretting having Army Hammer play a college age Italian gay man who was hitting on a 17-year-old.
Talk about a name that's out of everybody's mouths.
Yeah,
Shit, the
that's
Army
that
Hammer.
one's coming back to
Okay.
And then the other ones, Lady Bird and Three Billboards Outside of Ebbing, Missouri. I didn't see that. But
Three Billboards is fine. It's
okay,
fine.
I know
Yes.
Sam Rockwell
Yes.
won Best Supporting for it. I just haven't
Yes,
seen it.
as the cop.
Yeah, I'm happy. Chris, who is more honorable than I, is I'm happy to toss movies I didn't see. So I'm my final five for this one are going to be Get Out, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, The Post. But then my fifth one is none of those other ones, and I'm putting in Logan
Ooh, I didn't think of Logan.
because
You
Logan
know what,
had
John? You know what, John? I will not argue with you on that.
Logan was very good.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Logan was really good.
I liked Logan a lot. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, and then you could feel even fancier when you watched the black and white version.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't
they
even
came out
have
with the
black
black
and
and white version.
Does it do anything different to the movie?
Nope, just black and white.
So there's two Logan wins now that I look at it. There's two movies I liked, one of which I was surprised didn't get in just for performance alone.
Yeah.
But the Tonya Harding movie
Oh,
was very good.
oh,
Margot Robbie was fantastic as Tonya Harding.
Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding.
Yes. If you
Interesting.
haven't seen it, you will love her performance. She's great. She's hilarious. The other movie that I would throw on here just because I like the concept of it more than the movie, but you'd never see it because who's in it, is the Disaster Artist, which is the movie about the making of The Room,
Right? Yeah.
which is the Tommy Wiseau
I'll
movie.
watch that because it's about Tommy Wiseau.
Okay. It's got James Franco. It's got God, what's the other Franco's name? It's got the Franco brothers.
yeah.
in it.
Both of them? Nah, okay.
You would hate it on that alone. Still a very fun movie. It's based off the book for that one of the actors wrote.
Yeah.
And the book itself is hilarious. It's just a good movie.
Okay, now here's my question to you guys, just because the way I've been doing my research has led me astray sometimes. Mother, is that
Mother?
it
This is the year
says
of Mother?
2017, but was that nominated for the next year?
Oh,
I don't see Mother on this list. Mother would have been nominated for something. It was at least interesting.
I mean, that's why I'm asking, because I'm like,
I mean, it says 2017, but
was it on 2019? Was it in the 2019 Academy Award?
do you think it was one of those ones that should
They just kept moving it.
have received nominations?
I think it. I thought it was a weird.
Here's the thing about Mother. Mother is so weird that I would be surprised if it didn't get something.
And that's what I'm saying is like I thought it was fucking weird. It was not my favorite movie, but I feel like it should have been nominated, right? Like because they nominate.
I'm with you. I was never
They-
bored. I was more bored with The Shape of Water, which
They
fucking won.
nominate weird shit
Yeah.
like that. So that's why I'm like it should have been nominated.
Yeah.
I actually am with you on that one.
You know, it should have had like not more recognition, but significantly less recognition in 2018. Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman
Gal
was
Gadot ruined Wonder Woman.
Hey, John.
it was okay
John,
as a
John.
movie.
John, Is that Academy Awards nominated
No,
at
it's
all?
the opposite. I'm making up a new category for.
Okay,
I'm
don't
going into the
don't
Razzies.
side.
Oh no, I want to ask you guys a question. I want to
No,
ask you a
don't
question. Do
sidetrack
you
us.
guys
I'm
know?
trying to
Hold on.
finish this episode.
One question. Do you guys know what Gal Gadot's big
I
break
don't
was?
care.
I would assume it
Moving
was
on to
Wonder Woman.
2019.
Oh no. Hold on.
2019. Let's
We'll go.
go.
Gal Gadot's big break was in The Fast and the Furious,
Oh no way!
where
That's
she
right.
played an ex-Mossad agent. Because that's range right there. Is an Israeli
2019.
playing
Moving
an
on.
Israeli. 2019. Moving on.
You know what was also this year too? I didn't mention it, but the Blade Runner 2049 was this year,
Yeah,
which
that
was
was
good.
really good.
That was good.
That
And
was
then
really
Baby
good.
Driver, which I liked. It was a hit or miss for a lot of people. I liked Baby Driver. I
Yeah.
thought it was a cool idea. But again, like I don't know what I would rather have my other ones
Okay,
in
so
there. But
looking at
Mother was if this is the year of Mother, that was a
looking
very
at 2019, Mother was
interesting.
not nominated in 2019.
Yeah.
So I would
I wonder if it was nominated for anything.
I would
Probably not, huh? It should have been for at least writing or something, like cinematography. It should be for something.
let's see. Okay, real quick. What were the nominees in 2018 again? Best Picture, Call Me by Your Name,
I don't know, but we're
Dunkirk,
getting
Get Out.
sidetracked, Chris.
Ah,
2019.
shut up. The Post. You know what? Let's say The Post. I'll take out The Post and I'll put in Mother.
Sounds good to me. Sounds good.
Okay, that's fair.
2019.
Yeah, I'm looking at their Wikipedia. They have none of the major awards.
Oh, it should have been Best Picture nominated
Yeah,
at
it should have been
least.
something.
That was
Okay.
a really
I would at
interesting,
least put it cinematography. That was visually it was
really
amazing.
interesting movie.
I saw
All right.
psychological horror on it, and I was like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, it's not scary.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one.
2019, our winner was Green Book, and it
Never saw it.
absolutely deserved it. Green
Never
Book
saw it.
was awesome.
The poster looks like gay driving Miss Daisy. Never saw it.
Yeah, but
That's
it's got
Viggo Mortensen, right?
it's got Viggo Mortensen and Mahershala Ali, who's fucking Bay Area local, so we gotta
Yeah,
support the
yeah.
dude.
I do. I do.
We gotta
He
support.
is the reason why Luke Cage is amazing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, he will not be Blade because they canceled that finally.
I know, and
Sad.
rightfully so. That shit took forever.
Vice, honestly, big competition for top slot here with
I
Vice.
love. If you told me fucking Christian Bale plays Dick Cheney, I would have been like, "There's no way. There's
Yeah,
no way. It's gonna suck."
that was like it was mind blowing how good he did. Bohemian Rhapsody, fantastic movie. It was a really well done movie, but the one thing I will say, and I think a lot of people were this way too, is that I am annoyed that the remaining members of Queen continue to block any and every movie that honestly depict them.
Yeah.
Because there was a movie already like signed off, and it was Sacha Baron Cohen
Yeah.
playing him, and then they wanted to be more real about it, and then Queen was like, "Nope, fuck off out of here."
Did you know? You might know this already, but this is kind of famous trivia now. But the original movie that Queen wanted to make, all the remaining members wanted to make,
Yeah.
they wanted Freddie Mercury to die halfway through, and the rest of the movie was going to be about the band recovering and moving on without him. So they basically wanted Freddie Mercury to only be in half the movie.
Yeah.
A movie about Queen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're talking about like just delusional as shit.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the rest of the band is all incredibly talented in different ways, but in my head, like, yeah, like I would
Yeah,
be
write a
fine
script.
understanding if they had it be like there was 10 or 15 minutes after that talking about what they did, but not a whole half of them.
No.
Yeah, yep. Black Klansman it's not a contender for winner in my opinion, but it was a really well made and well structured movie.
I saw it, yeah.
Roma.
Don't know
This
Roma.
pisses me off because they won the foreign film section, but here they are. So
Oh, really?
there's so
Okay.
many other movies that in other years should have been in Best Picture that were also in foreign, and
Yeah.
now like so yeah,
We just arbitrarily said this
Yeah.
is the one. Yeah.
exactly. A Star Is Born.
Never saw it. Never saw
Black
it. I don't care about
Panther.
Bradley Cooper. I don't care about Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Black Panther. Not an Academy Award winning movie. Good movie,
Eh,
but not
I
an
get it.
Academy Award winning movie. And then the favorite, as we all know, I don't like Emma Stone, so don't like
I'm
Emma
gonna
Stone.
have to remember that from here on out.
Yeah.
Was it a decent movie? Did you see The Favorite?
No,
No?
I didn't see it because I don't like Emma
Because of
Stone.
Emma Stone only? Wow.
Yeah. But like I honestly think like I didn't add a replacement. I kept it at 4 movies, which was Green Book, Vice, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Black Klansman. So like, yeah.
Fair enough. I out of that list, I was a huge fan of Vice because once I'm like, Vice basically because of the performance by Christian Bale, I went, I have to rethink Christian Bale now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's incredible, and I'm sorry that I thought he was only going to be Batman. You know, it's just okay. Yeah, he's amazing. I apologize to him after the fact.
Yeah.
Um, oh, Santino apparently agrees.
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah,
All right. Calm down, big guy.
I gotta say, I don't have.
We're muting.
I mean, this is boring, but I don't have enough of an opinion of this year.
That's fair.
I mean, I'm looking at it, and yeah, I mean, I can't even be. I don't even know if enough to say that like maybe Black Panther doesn't belong. You know what I mean?
So if
Yeah.
if I may take over for
Yeah.
Chris, this was a great year for horror, and Hereditary came out this year.
Oh,
God.
Jesus.
Hereditary is incredible.
Still
and
not
so
be-
did
okay, but
Mandy.
still not Best Picture.
Okay, but Mandy came out, and if you're a Nick Cage guy, Mandy is amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Funny
like,
is.
I would actually I think Hereditary actually deserves a nomination because it Tino does deserve Tino agrees too,
Yeah.
but I can see that the argument why it wouldn't, right? It's a horror movie, it's more suspenseful than scary, I get it.
It's more
But
shock value than
just to throw it
scary
out
and
there,
suspenseful. Like okay, don't get me
I still
started
liked
on.
it. I still liked it.
We're talking Best Pictures,
So,
not arguing horror movies.
yeah,
Like
I got you. I'm the horror
Hereditary
guy.
at best is meme worthy. And endless
I liked it.
memes,
I liked it.
you know?
Um, Mandy doesn't deserve to be on here, but, like, again, I didn't see any of this stuff, but just to throw it out there, Mandy was one of Nick Cage's best works, and it's gone so far under the radar that it's a travesty. Go see Mandy. Mandy is a revenge
Yeah.
film, and it's a
Okay,
fucking
I'll
trip.
look it up.
A fucking trip.
I'll look it up.
All right. Should we knock out our final
Let's
year then?
go.
2020?
Please do it.
All right. The winner is Parasite. And I'm a hypocrite because Parasite
like Parasite?
Parasite deserved to win, even though they also won the foreign category. So fuck it.
Oh, shit,
I'm a
really?
hypocrite. They deserve
Wait.
both of them.
They were nominated for both the same well, I
Best
guess it has to be
Picture,
the same
yeah.
year. Oh,
It
no
was
fucking way.
such a crazy, bizarre movie, and like
Oh,
after,
this is a
like,
tough
it was
year.
so good.
This is a tough year.
It is. The
Honestly,
Irishman was really
yeah.
good. Joker
Irishman was
was
good.
really good.
I was a big Jojo Rabbit guy. I was a
Jojo
I
Rabbit was amazing.
I thought Jojo Rabbit was excellent.
Taika
The moment
Waititi as imaginary friend Hitler was an
Right?
amazing concept.
you wanna talk about, like, another one of those, like, I didn't know he could do this? Like, I laughed my ass off in a movie where he is Hitler,
The man only makes hits.
aside
Jesus.
from Thor:
This
Love
is a
and Thunder. Yeah, the man only makes
this
good
is
movies.
a terribly hard year. The only thing I mean, I didn't see Ford versus Ferrari, but I would take
Not a big car
I
guy.
would take it off just to shorten the list. Oh, and I would take off
Yeah.
Joker. I would take off Joker for
Why?
sure.
Joker was actually really good.
Do you hate Joker because it was all the incels came out for Joker?
No, I hate Joker.
That's always been the
No,
argument.
I hate Joker because Joker was a shit movie.
Joker was a really good movie. What are you
Joker,
talking about?
look, I don't have time to disagree with you, John, but in my
That was the whole
in
point.
my
I need you to disagree.
in my personal opinion, Joker was a shit movie, and your opinion is shit.
Okay. I just want to I want some insight. What are like one or two things that you just really did not like about it that you think contributed towards it being just a shit movie?
It was pretentious. It was like it was trying too hard to be edgy. It was fucking Joaquin Phoenix thinking like this is gonna be
It was just you could have ended the sentence there. It was just Joaquin
This-
Phoenix. Period.
it was Joaquin Phoenix like this is gonna be my fucking I'm such a good actor. No. You're a pretentious
It wasn't that
you're a
after he stopped
pretentious
acting for a
actor
while.
acting in a pretentious movie with a pretentious script, trying to be fucking dark and edgy, and it's a shit movie.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Counter, John, what is your argument that it's a good movie?
I mean, I do agree it was pretentious. Like but like I don't know. I just the way they structured it, the way they just something about it. Just watching his descent, just getting knocked down over and over and over until he finally snaps. It's just something like that. Just kind of resonated with me. Like he played it so well. And I like the way they really show the way that society can turn with you on when you have one of those anti-heroes, vigilante justice, type of thing, like seeing all of the people go for him despite the fact that he was just like I loved it. I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
That's
enough.
fair.
So again, this is a year for me, not for you guys. Um, Midsummer and The Lighthouse both came out that year.
Midsummer.
Never heard of him.
And
There you go, Midsummer
see
again,
again,
with the same
there,
director
there's
as
no way, like,
Hereditary.
yeah, exactly. I know, because if you didn't like Hereditary, you
No,
wouldn't like Midsummer. It's almost the
I
same
liked
movie.
them both. Like I thought they were both interesting movies.
But you wouldn't replace anything, right?
God no.
Yeah, see, yeah, exactly. See, for me, being the horror movie fan who wants people to watch these, I would put them up.
I might even replace Joker with Hereditary.
Well, Midsummer for this year.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry,
Midsummer.
Midsummer. I did
There's a
like
couple other nominees
Midsummer
that would
better
be-
than Hereditary.
Did you guys see The Lighthouse?
No, I've never heard of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, The Lighthouse is fucking odd too.
Is
It's
it a
weird
horror movie?
It's a weird movie.
I think it might have been billed as horror, but it's just a weird movie.
Okay.
And I liked it because it's weird. I'll just put it that
It
way.
would have played
All
at
right.
it
It's
would have
got,
played at the
what's his name?
Cinearts.
Willem Dafoe.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know
William Dafoe is basically losing his mind the whole movie, and
Yeah.
it's great.
Okay.
Definitely one of my
Yeah,
wife's
I mean,
favorite
this was
movies.
one of those years where half the nominees just dwarfed the other half. Like,
Yeah.
Little Women, we don't need any more. We didn't need another adaptation of Little Women.
No, and I didn't even watch it.
Yeah.
This was the Uncut Gems year too, right?
I
Like,
think
What the
so.
fuck? Are you? Was it? No.
yeah, I think it's the Uncut Gems year.
No.
Uncut Gems was good.
Once
Adam
Upon a
Sandler was
Time in
great.
Hollywood too.
Okay. All right. So if
That was nominated though. Uncut Gems
all
was
right,
nominated.
hold on. If Uncut Gems was that year, or at least eligible for this year, this Academy Awards,
Yeah.
take out Ford versus Ferrari and put in Uncut Gems,
Ooh.
and then
yeah.
I'll take out Joker and put in Midsummer.
Yes. Now you're speaking my language.
Or I mean, to be nice to John, we could take out Little Women and we'll put in Midsummer.
Okay.
There's only one movie that I kind of subbed in that I felt needed significantly more attention this year, and that was The Spy with Sacha Baron Cohen. If you have not seen this movie, it's
What is The Spy then? I didn't even know he was in a movie like that.
so he is basically Sacha Baron Cohen plays it's the 1960s. He plays an Israeli clerk turned secret agent who goes deep undercover in Syria on a years long mission to spy for the Mossad. And he just
did.
Oh my God, he kills
I
it.
think I remember watching that, but I don't
Borat
remember it.
Did a spy
Yeah,
movie?
Borat did an amazing spy movie.
I think I remember seeing it, but I don't remember the movie. Does that make sense?
No way.
And Netflix put it out.
Oh, it's a Netflix movie.
So this might be even back when they were giving Netflix shit because movies weren't releasing in theaters. So they're like, oh, it doesn't release in the theater. It can't be an Academy Award winner. Haha.
That's fucking
So
nuts.
that might be one of the reasons why it flew under the radar. But oh my God, so good.
Oh, well, shit. Now you have my attention because
Real quick.
Wait, apparently it's a show and I just must have mainlined it.
Yeah. No, it was a series, I think,
Oh,
right?
I must have just burned through the whole thing and then in my head just
it's
thought
like
it was a movie.
90-hour movie.
So
Fucking hell.
I can't say that Parasite didn't deserve to win, but I think I would put 1917 as a close second.
I didn't see it.
Oh,
It's a World War I
yeah,
movie, right?
but you
Yeah, I
know
did
what?
see it.
It's a really good movie. It's one continuous shot.
Oh, no
yeah.
way.
Like
Oh, damn.
it's
Wait, 1917 is one continuous
well,
shot?
I mean, there were takes, of course, but like you're following from the beginning to the end of the movie. You're following a person in real time.
Wow.
I mean,
That's actually
obviously,
incredible.
as you're shooting a movie, you have to take Like,
Sure,
you got to take
Yeah.
different takes, right, and reset shit. But so basically, what it is a guy has to deliver a message from like one line to another. A British soldier has to deliver like a message from one line to another that an ambush is waiting for that other battalion or whatever.
Oh, wow.
And so he has to deliver it by foot. So like you're literally watching him through the movie in real time, like running through everything he has to go.
Amazing concept. 2019 ended up being a really good year for
Yeah,
movies.
no,
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
it really
if you guys
was.
have. Yeah, definitely watch 1917. It's a really good fucking war movie.
All right.
Yeah,
I will
the
make
only other one I'll mention just because I liked it personally, but it doesn't deserve to be on any list, was Knives Out.
Oh my
'Cause I like those style
god!
movies.
Damn.
Yeah.
I like those style movies. It obviously doesn't get on a list,
Oh,
but I
no.
just wanted to shout
I
it
don't know.
out
That's
because
close.
it's a good movie.
Maybe.
It's a good
maybe.
movie.
It was really,
it's a good
it was
movie.
really well done.
I liked it better than the Joker.
Way better than Glass Onion.
I liked it better than Joker. I'd take it out. I'd take Joker out.
I would. Well, now that you mention it, yeah, fuck Joker. But Knives Out was one of those ones where you don't see that style movie anymore. It's both funny, it's well written, the fucking excellent performance as what's his name, Dubois Blanc or whatever his name was. Yeah, it's
Daniel Craig. Daniel Craig was so good in that.
yeah,
Yeah, he
so
really
clever in it. He's so funny. You know what I mean? Great movie.
And then Glass Onion was just as good.
Everything, unless anybody else has anything else.
No, that's it. Those are our years. That's 2020.
Let's wrap up the Oscars.
Thank you everybody for being along. As we fixed all the Oscars, we did it for you guys. Your pals are now exhausted, and we're probably never going to talk about movies again for at least another 2 months. I know for sure I need a break. So in any case, unless anybody has anything else, this is underscore for the rest of the Time Pals. We will see you next time.
Ciao.
Thank you for listening to the Time Pals. Please like and subscribe. The Time Pals are the geek cornerstone of the Mayday Media Network. Check out all of the Mayday Media podcasts at maydaymedianetwork.com